Hello. So I just finished doing a reading and I will be uploading it shortly. But because I've missed a couple of days, um, I've kind of been, as I mentioned in my reading, I've kind of been in the energy of the storm. Uh, Hurricane Elsa came through, Tropical Storm Elsa by the time it got up to me, um, came through, and that kind of had a minor effect, just in terms of being a distraction. And then I kind of was in my own head storm, as we often are when we are on this twin flame journey. And I felt as though if I were to try to do a reading, I would, my own energies were so strong that I was afraid that I would not be able to be unaffected by what I was feeling myself. And things are fine. Um, it's just that place that we sometimes get. Do you know what I mean? Because I even had the opportunity for the first time in a long time. I video chatted yesterday with my twin, and it was wonderful. I mean, it was the conversation before the call, it was all good. It's just, I can say this to you because I know you understand. It's just getting to that place where you're tired and you want to take it to the next step. I know for myself, there's often a feeling like I've done everything that I feel like I can do, and I've released everything. I live my own life. I'm happy. I'm successful. I've healed. I make myself a priority. And so there are just times when all of those things go through your mind and you think, well, maybe I'm completely misunderstanding what the cards say. The cards that I pull, the cards that other people pull, I must be misunderstanding everybody's readings. That's just kind of where I was the last couple of days. And so, it's time for a break. Divine Creator, God, angels and spirit guides, please make me a channel of only the highest and best good. Let the messages that come forward be those that this collective watching most needs to hear. So let's look at what is the energy around the masculine. What is the energy around the feminine? Wow. So for the masculine, we got breakthrough, living consciously, and chakra balancing. I'll read them in just a moment. For the feminine, we got liberation, light worker, spirit guides, and angels. I think there's some real truth here. Okay, so breakthrough. You have found a solution that can transform your situation. Your hard work and perseverance has finally paid off. Living consciously. Make decisions in life that are not by happenstance, but rather by conscious choice for the betterment of your life and for others. And chakra balancing, tune up and maximize the energy flowing through your body for overall well-being. So definitely getting this overwhelming, energetic feeling that the masculines have had a breakthrough. They are making decisions. They are finding solutions. They are putting their own health and well-being first and balancing to be able to move forward. And, you know, when I look at this card, and I realize that these cards, a lot of them are the same, but just that total the chest is uplifted, the arms are back, the head is up. It's so open to the will of the divine, just completely open. All three of the feminine's cards are like that. So Lightworker, you are a powerful being on earth capable of shining a healing light on humanity. Liberation, break the chains of addiction, restriction, or other impediments. It begins with freedom of choice. And spirit guides and angels, connect with your spirit guides, archangels, and ancestors. They will guide you on your journey. And I feel as though this is something that we divine feminines have been working towards. This is our freedom. This is our mission. And I know from the fabulous divine feminines who comment on my channel and make me feel so good that you have found liberation and you are beings of light and you tap in with those spirit guides and angels. So it's beautiful energy, beautiful. So what messages do we have from the divine masculine to the divine feminine? Messages for the divine feminine from the divine masculine. What does he want to say? Divine masculine, what do you want to say to your divine feminine? One more. Divine masculine, what do you want to say to your divine feminine? What message do you have for her? Okay. What do you want to say, divine masculine to your divine feminine? That's a soul song, divine masculine to divine feminine. What do you want to say to your divine feminine tonight? What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? What does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? Divine feminine to the divine masculine. What does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? What do you want to say, divine feminine, to your divine masculine? One more. I'm hearing one more. What do you want to say, divine feminine? Shuffle one more time. Hi, how are you? Okay, nothing came out, so let's just see what we've got. So let's do the divine feminine first. So we got the card complacency. Results happen when we upend contentedness and push ourselves. Let me think on that. Divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine, I'm really feeling like this is kind of the divine feminine's kind of push, a little niggle there, upend your contentedness and push yourself. You've become complacent. That's a little bit of the I'm a little annoyed kind of energy, right? You feel like home. I am sorry that I pushed you. There you go. I'm sorry that I pushed you. You are the one in my dreams. You are always on. I can pull cards. Let's see what we have from the Central Healing Oracles for the twins. What can the twins do? What can the twins do to help them in this time of waiting each day? We got solar plexus chakra crystals. So you may be drawn to those colors, the yellows, the light oranges, the turquoise. Those are colors that will help you feel like you are in your power, that you can trust your gut. Smoky quartz, that's a crystal that can help you to connect with the earth. So if you're feeling like you need to ground yourself, that's a good crystal to be able to help you. And then relaxation and breath work. So maybe you want to work on relaxing through breath work. And I'm not a person who ever, if you've watched my videos before, I don't tell people to take a deep breath. I tell people to take conscious breaths. So when you put your attention on your breathing, just your normal breathing, that can help you to relax. So let's just try that there's a frog in my window. Let's just try that for a minute or, a few breaths. So after you try a minute or two of conscious breathing, um, think about how it made you feel. Did it make you feel more calm? Did it slow you down? Did it actually make you feel more anxious? Um, could it be that you felt more anxious because you were being given instructions? I know for a long time that's how I was. When I would like be doing a guided meditation or something on YouTube, or um, that somebody had sent me, if they told me to take a deep breath, it would almost put me into a place where I was um, hyperventilating. It had the opposite effect on me. So definitely that's not the effect, but sometimes when somebody's giving you instructions and you're trying to follow them, you can feel as though it has the opposite effect. So let's also get a Journey of Love card tonight for the twins. Journey of Love card. Angels, give us a Journey of Love card for the twins tonight. What message do the twins need? The message that came out in the general love reading was so perfect. It was just a beautiful message. It made me tear up. Of course, that's not that hard. I cry easily. Okay, come on, Spirit. Give us one message. Fire and ice. And I'm very drawn to again that circular motion, the fire. And I'm kind of being drawn to the fact that there's a person here, but this appears to be a face that's facing them. Let's see what the card says. 37. You are learning to hold the tension of opposites. That's called syzygy. The play of opposites is syzygy. Interesting word, huh? Of those things that don't immediately seem to go together within your being without collapsing into confusion, judgment, or denial. This oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now, you do not need to engage in it. Simply to be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to clear direction. It may seem impossible, beloved, but it is not. I think it's kind of amazing because we hear a lot in this journey that we have to heal ourselves first. And I said at the beginning of this, I was talking about what I've been going through the last few days, the storm in my own head, and how, yes, there is this feeling like I've come so far, I've healed so far, blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like I was saying, I don't have any more growing to do. I don't have this. And this is telling me that I still have work to do. And it's okay. It's okay. You are a vast being. Give yourself a chance to realize this and have patience. There's that P word again. Have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of the divine design. This oracle brings you specific guidance on any relationship matter regarding a decision until you have simple clarity in your heart beyond the pushing away and pulling closer. Then it is time to wait. For there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as it feels truthful for you. And this is the poem. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and I listen to your eyes across a span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. Wow. We don't typically see the silence as beautiful. It is a lot of things for us, but it's not seen as beautiful. And I love the fact that with this card, there's such a gracefulness about the idea that we have to allow for all the healing. We have to get to that point where in our heart there's simple clarity. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes across the span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. Many blessings, my friends. Until tomorrow.